Hi, men. I thought of this song for you. We don't even talk anymore. We don't even know what we argue about. We don't say I love you no more. Saying how we feel is no longer allowed. Some people work things out and some just don't know how to. I'll leave that for you. I wasn't going to do videos for men and women daily, but even though I was thinking about it, and it was waiting, and then that song popped in my brain file out of nowhere, and I thought of it for men. So that was my inspiration to do this video right now. So I'm going to pull from 2 different decks. Let me make sure everything's situated. Oh, no, not 2 different decks, a couple different decks. What I'm gonna do, I couldn't figure out how to structure this and have it be, so I decided to separate men and women, but I still want to use 2 different tarot decks, and I want to use a bunch of oracle cards, and I want to use the words of truth. So I'm going to pull 2 spaces, 1 deck on one deck on the other, 1 oracle card on each of those, and 1 words of truth and or phrases card on that. So I'm going to say that within the different readings of men and women, we're taking 2 positions that are wisdom from Spirit for the highest, greatest good of all of us involved, to help us understand the male side of us and the female side of us. So, whichever pile that is for you, in your own interpretation, listen to yourself. Listen to your own psychic senses in you that you have, that you can start to do this. Not necessarily cards, but just tapping into what's going on around you and reading it a little better. So for men, I picked the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine, and the Hermetic Tarot. So one's colorful and beautiful and picturesque, and one's black and freaking white, all right, and symbolic. So we'll see how this works. All right, so highest, greatest good of everyone involved for men today, April 12th. I have an uncle with a birthday today, and one of my most dearest pets I've ever had in my life, our African Gray, who has passed away. He had a birthday that would have been today too. So, don't know where that came from. Maybe somebody has an African Gray and they need to buy them a toy. Buy them a toy. Alright, what do we have for men? 1 card for the male side of you for today, or whenever this comes to you. It's your Holy Spirit, God, your angels of love, spirit guides, beings we don't even know exist out there that are of love and helping us out, and forces of nature. There's a crow going by. What you got? You got yourself something. Oh, he got himself something big. That's why he's not squawking. But what did he have? Good for you. You get yourself your present. Okay. Men, the male side of you. I'm just going to show you that the Empress is at the bottom here. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to put it down because I can start to talk too much if I read that. All right. So this is the Angel deck, and I'm going to pull for the feminine side of men today. To give a little wisdom, a little feeling from in their gut. It's this hard one to shuffle without the table. I'm going to try to use my knees for y'all. In the stretchy jean pants that my mother bought me. 2 sweaters because it was a little bit cold before, and yet sunny and beautiful and blue sky and I wanted to go outside. So, feminine part of men today. What is of importance for them to know, for what they're inquiring and wondering and praying and thinking about, that they're here? Or is it an accident that they're here and maybe they're gonna figure something out or find something out they didn't know they needed to know? That can happen. All right, one card. Great. And at the bottom you have, holy shit! Apparently you're thinking about the Empress, boys. So the underlying energy of men today is apparently the male and the female side of you have decided to start swirling the motherfucking around and think about this girl. You're thinking about the Empress. Or you're thinking about birthing a brand new project. If you're going that direction, if you're the working type. But this is a very heavy feminine energy coming into your life, regardless. So you're tapping into your feminine sense of inner knowing. The ability to actually birth something into your freaking reality in front of your face that you can touch and smell and taste, but that could be weird. So, I wasn't gonna read these. Let's just look at that for a moment. I'm gonna put this down. All right. Before I look at those, I'm gonna let you see them. I have no idea what they are. I'm gonna pull a words of truth from this big ass deck, and I'm gonna take half and half. I'm gonna put that down before the wind blows them away, and I'm gonna take not that many. I'm gonna take one card on top. So, what do men need to know for the masculine side of them? It's because they're obviously wondering about the Empress here. So, what does their masculine side need to know about this Empress situation? You're blowing, hold on. I got to look at it. You have this. You got some strength and some warrior blowing on your woman's side. The woman's side of you is a freaking warrior. That's good. That's the good side to be the warrior. That's the good warrior. Not that the men's side of the warrior is the bad side of the warrior. It doesn't even sound like I'm saying the word right. But they're fighting for two different reasons, usually. So what is the feminine part of you fight? I'm not even supposed to start the reading yet, and I've started. This is for the masculine side of you. Underneath that part of the deck, withholding. Are you withholding the masculine side of yourself, boys? Don't let the strong women of today scare your asses. Embrace that strong feminine power around you and use it to your advantage. Do you think the kings of the past didn't have the hottest woman in the kingdom in bed with them at night that they were telling all their secrets to? And do you not actually think that that woman was pretty intuitive and wise and possibly at that time not able to say anything, so pretty freaking quiet? Maybe that's why you're scared of men. We're not as quiet as we used to be. We used to only talk to the one that let us in the bedroom. And our, like, maids and bath ladies or whatever that was. So, you know, put yourself in Rome or Egypt, ancient Greece, Atlantis, wherever. Maybe Atlantis, there were powerful women. I think that was a little different back then. So let's go to the history we know. So maybe that one wants to come out. So I'm going to take that one, whatever it is. I didn't look at it yet. I'm going to show you the bottom of this. Grief. Are you having grief about the power of women? So women now, let's just say this. I'm going to go on a roll. So women probably never used to be able to speak up, or they'd be burned at the stake or hung, or unless they were special oracles and virgins or whatever, then maybe they were listened to a little bit. But I would say for the most part, the place that they were hurt is in the bedroom with their husband. And if he was a smart enough guy, he probably listened to her a little bit on her advice. And probably a lot of the scenarios in his life had to do with the decisions that a woman helped him make and or supported him about. Right? So, maybe the fact that women can be more outspoken and can be a little more like warriors in the open now is intimidating. Maybe it's even causing you grief. You're really sad about it. So you don't feel as much like a man. But even strong women need some support and love and a nice nest form. Oh my, it looks like you're, what are you guys worried about today? I'm going to show you your cards. Let me show you your cards. I have to put this somewhere where the wind won't blow it. Okay, hold on. Can you see this? I'm going to stick it in the grass. I'm going to stick the essence in the grass. And the form in the grass. Alright, and I'm gonna look at your 2 cards. Oh, I didn't even do your fairy cards or your oracle cards. Ah, look at me. Ah, so unorganized, even though it's in front of my face. I'm gonna pull. Alright, I looked at these. Let me show you. You have the 6 of Wands, so today's your victory. Today you ride home on your parade, boys. Just in case you're not patient enough to get to part 2 if I make one. And this is not to give up. This is protecting that which you've created. Having courage to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe that the masculine and the feminine part of you are both strong. And they're both important. And they both connect to create an extremely powerful being. If you are lucky enough in your life to understand that about yourself and have that connection, and here's the kicker, and find that in somebody else. So if you have a powerful woman who is strong and in touch with her own femininity too, that's 2 freaking powerful beings going on there. Different as you are, Mars, Venus, blah, blah, whatever. Take your 2 different lenses together and create that something new. Not necessarily the baby new, although that could be your thing, but create a new path that even if you're going on your own, you can like do this. Go on your own, come together, go on your own, come together, go on your own, come together. Some people are going to stay together like this all the time. And some people are going to go away and come back and work it out. Work it out. Doesn't matter how you do it. If you get to the path and you forgot to have some people along your journey, you don't really have that many experiences to remember. You know, you're thinking about the Empress and you have victory. Be a warrior. Believe in yourself. Have courage, men. Men are sexy. Even the ones that seem young. Trust me, there's a girl that thinks what you don't believe in yourself is sexy as hell. Find the one that loves you. Find the one that even if you're not feeling the best about yourself that day, you don't feel the best about your job or your home or your car or your position or your money or your family or your background or your ex-girlfriends or whatever, and put them all on the thing of what makes you awesome in you, and start now. Ride your parade into victory. You know, this has like this thing. It's like he's hitting the button. What button do you need to hit? Hit the button. I didn't even finish this. I guess I'll do another one that's just your oracle so that we have a different reading. Health is right there. Maybe I'll pull one more and then we'll do a part 2. Medicine man or woman. Native American dreams. I'll see you in a part 2. I'll give you a part 2.